Begin this evening by expressing my gratitude to the American people for your outpouring of love and support following the assassination attempt at my rally on Saturday. As you already know, the assassin's bullet came within a quarter of an inch of taking my life. So many people have asked me, what happened? Tell us what happened, please. And therefore, I will tell you exactly what happened, and you'll never hear it from me a second time because it's actually too painful to tell. It was a warm, beautiful day in the early evening in Butler Township in the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Music was loudly playing, and the campaign was doing really well. I went to the stage, and the crowd was cheering wildly. Everybody was happy. I began speaking very strongly, powerfully, and happily because I was discussing the great job my administration did on immigration at the southern border. We were very proud of it. Behind me and to the right was a large screen that was displaying a chart of border crossings under my leadership. The numbers were absolutely amazing. In order to see the chart, I started to, like this, turn to my right and was ready to begin a little bit further turn, which I'm very lucky I didn't do, when I heard a loud whizzing sound and felt something hit me really, really hard on my right ear. I said to myself, wow, what was that? It can only be a bullet. And moved my right hand to my ear, brought it down. My hand was covered with blood, just absolutely blood all over the place. I immediately knew it was very serious, that we were under attack, and in one movement proceeded to drop to the ground. Bullets were continuing to fly as very brave Secret Service agents rushed to the stage, and they really did. They rushed to the stage. These are great people, at great risk, I will tell you, and pounced on top of me so that I would be protected. There was blood pouring everywhere, and yet, in a certain way, I felt very safe because I had God on my side. I felt that. The amazing thing is that prior to the shot, if I had not moved my head at that very last instant, the assassin's bullet would have perfectly hit its mark, and I would not be here tonight. We would not be together. The most incredible aspect of what took place on that terrible evening in the fading sun was actually seen later. In almost all cases, as you probably know, and when even a single bullet is fired, just a single bullet, and we had many bullets that were being fired, crowds run for the exits or stampede, but not in this case. It was very unusual. This massive crowd of tens of thousands of people stood by and didn't move an inch. In fact, many of them bravely but automatically stood up looking for where the sniper would be. They knew immediately it was a sniper. and then began pointing at him. You can see that if you look at the group behind me. That was just a small group compared to what was in front. Nobody ran, and by not stampeding, many lives were saved. But that isn't the reason that they didn't move. The reason is that they knew I was in very serious trouble. They saw it. They saw me go down. They saw the blood and thought, actually most did, that I was dead. They knew it was a shot to the head. They saw the blood. And there's an interesting statistic. The ears are the bloodiest part. If something happens with the ears, they bleed more than any other part of the body. For whatever reason, the doctors told me that. I said, why is there so much blood? He said, it's the ears. They bleed more. So we learned something, but they just, this beautiful crowd, they didn't want to leave me. They knew I was in trouble. They didn't want to leave me. And you can see that love written all over their faces. And then it all stopped. Our Secret Service sniper, from a much greater distance and with only one bullet used, took the assassin's life, took him out. I'm not supposed to be here tonight. Not supposed to be here.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yo, it's Big Ant, the spokesman, man. We back. Another edition of Urban Politicians TV, UPTV. Make sure you stay on your pivot at all times, man. Had to come tap in as Donald Trump spoke and told his story for the first time tonight at the RNC about the assassination attempt on his life this past weekend. And he did pay respect and show condolences to Corey Comprador and his entire family as he got caught in the crossfire and his life was taken. And most definitely want to wish a speedy recovery to the other people injured and caught up in this shooting as well. But Donald Trump, you heard right there, he told it from his side, and I can't lie, bro. I can't listen to Donald Trump talk too long without laughing. I'm going to keep it all the way 1,000. It's like I don't be knowing if he trying to be serious. Is he joking? And then at times you even hear people in the building laughing. But it's crazy because when I watched it, I seen other people crying. And as I said before, this is real, bro. He was really shot. This ain't the first president who they done shot. This ain't the first time they done tried to take a president's life. They always be trying to do this type of stuff, or they have to wake up every day and be prepared for this type of thing to happen. And as he explained right there, he talked even more about what the plans is and different policies and working with other countries and things like that. And I keep it 1,000, bro. He know how to capitalize on the moment. He know how to entertain, and that's what he does. That's a part of his campaign. This is the way that he wins, get people on his side. He come raw, he come uncut. He say things that seem like they wild and all of that. I'm not voting Democratic or Republican. Like I keep telling y'all, neither one have earned my vote, but I gotta speak the facts on here. We document history for this platform, the platform of the everything going on, bro. This is a part of life. This is a part of documentation in history, and he part of it, Biden part of it, all of them. We don't know what's going on. We starting to hear things of a possibility of people on the Democratic side wanting Biden to drop. We can't confirm nothing yet, but they like, is he gonna pull back? Is he gonna step down? We don't know, but I'ma stand on this right here. I feel like this shooting incident put it in the bag for Trump this past weekend, man. Dog talking about the blood, he learned something, and the way that he's speaking about it is just one of them things that people is going to gravitate to. But we shall see. Either way, I'm not voting, I'm not participating because I haven't been getting what I want from this, but we shall see what happens. Tell me what y'all think. We got more coming, more videos, all that. 1,000 for shit show. Stay on your pivot.